Dear friend, to those who would desire to prepare for their ascension, it is important to understand the role of the Divine Mother and the necessity to become that manifestation of God. Serapis Bey, in Pearl of Wisdom, Volume 16, number 13, has explained it in this way. The goal of sons and daughters of God alike is to prepare the soul to be the tabernacle of the mother flame. For in the plane of Mater, where the voice of God is heard as the call of the Ancient of Days, man must prepare himself for reunion with the Father by consecrating his body temple, his light and life, to being the fullness of the divine feminine in manifestation. Now, to those of you who are presently evolving in a masculine form, this may be a hard saying. You ask yourself, how am I expected to become the embodiment of a feminine ray? You can understand this, most noble knights of the flame and stewards of the honor of God, by understanding that the divine feminine is but the negative polarity or the opposite pole of spirit. The function, then, of the divine feminine is to bring forth into manifestation all that the Father is in heaven, to let thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. As you kneel in supplication before the Almighty, imploring Him to let His will be done, the energy of God flows into the receptacle of your consciousness and becomes, through the heart chakra, the Divine Mother in manifestation. All that is evolving within the plane of Mater is consecrated in service to the Father, as through the Christ He outpictures the Mother, and to the Mother, as though the Christ, she outpictures the Father. As you pursue this flame and this service, you fulfill the functions of both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Hence, within the Mother, as within the Father, God is one. God is androgynous. God is whole. Thus, in whatever plane you may be manifesting, whether in the body or out of the body, the androgynous nature of God must one day be outpictured within you. Those wearing a masculine form find balance by first pursuing the perfect outpicturing of the masculine principle, and then using that focus of the Father to attract those godly virtues which form the divine complement of the Mother within them. Those evolving within a feminine form strive first to be the perfection of the Holy Woman, the woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. And in the perfection of that ideation, in the perfect realization of the Mother, they find that the Father aspect unfolds and manifests the dominion of the energies of Alpha and Omega. Because it is the nature of the Mother to manifest the essence of the Father's Spirit in tangible physical manifestation, all that is evolving in time and space comes under her domain. And yet, within that domain, there is also the perfect realization of the divine complement of the Father, Mother, God. End of quote. Mother has said, a woman should develop 60% femininity and 40% masculinity. A man should develop 60% masculinity and 40% femininity. To this, Serapis Bey would include the fulfillment of your divine plan in order to ascend. So this gives us much to meditate upon this week. Think about your personality. Think about your manifestation of the Divine Mother. Think about your manifestation of the Divine Father. In higher dimensions, the masculine and feminine are included in the same body. You and your twin flame will truly be one. Thus it makes sense of the developing of the 40-60 ratio. So let us meditate upon these things.